Hello and welcome to Our Year with the Ears, our daily vlog where we relive our year living in the Walt Disney World resorts in 2019. Today is day 299.
It's moving day once again, so sadly we are leaving our club level room here at Coronado Springs and heading over to Caribbean Beach. So we got up, got dressed this morning, and went down to have breakfast at the club level lounge, and then we went back to the room and called Bell Services to transfer our luggage over to Caribbean Beach. We then went back down to the lounge and waited until it was time for lunch so we could grab some snacks and drinks for the road. We figured our room wasn't going to be ready yet because it is earlier in the day, so we decided to head to Animal Kingdom so we can get a few more of those cast member videos. I'm trying to get as many as I possibly can. So we went to Animal Kingdom and spent about an hour there just walking around getting a few more videos. And then we took a bus over to Epcot so we could get a few more videos there.
And if you're going to pick two parks to try and find cast members from all over the world, Epcot and Animal Kingdom are definitely the two to pick. Of course, there's people all over the world in all the parks, but especially those, they have a lot of different locations represented. So we got a ton of videos for our special 300 video that's coming out tomorrow. Super excited about that, and we also have to finish editing it soon, so that's something we'll have to do as well. Eventually we did finish up there at Epcot and we hopped on the Skyliner over to Caribbean Beach because that's where we're checking in. We still didn't have a text that our room was ready, but most likely it's ready and we just didn't get the text. So we got there, went in the lobby, and there was a massive line. And it seems like every single time we stay here at Caribbean Beach, there's a line like this. For whatever reason, I don't know what it is, there's just always a line no matter what time of day it is. So we got in line and waited for about 45 minutes to get up to the desk and find out what our room number was. And when we finally got up there, we found out that our room was actually not ready. So we figured we'd just go kill some time walking around the resort, sitting outside, kind of waiting for our room to be ready, waiting on that text. And eventually around 6 o'clock, they did text us and say our room was ready. So we started walking all the way across the resort because we have a pirate room today. So exciting to be back in the pirate rooms again, this time with a water view instead of a standard view. And when we got to the room, we were kind of confused because it says water view, but there's really not a water view. It's kind of like a garden view, and then there's a tree over on the other side. So you can't even really see the water. But the good thing about this room is that it's super close to the Skyliner, so if we want to go out later and go to the parks, it's really convenient to head over there.
And I will say, I do think this used to be a water view, and then the tree kept growing, and that's why it's no longer a water view. But I do think it used to be one. Of course, we took pictures around the room and then did a full room tour for Facebook and YouTube.
Overall, the theming in here is really over the top. As you can see, the beds are actually ships. Check that out. All the way up to having a sail up at the top. You've got the mast with your lanterns on it for the lights above the bed. The ship's wheel there. I did try, it doesn't spin. It's just stuck in place. And then down, if you look at the side of the bed, it even has the cannons built into it. So it's kind of a cool bed. It is a full-size bed though, so keep that in mind. And you can see that entire room tour linked down in the description below and up there in the corner.
Once we were done with that, we did call Bell Services to bring our luggage. One of the things in our luggage that I really wanted was my Loungefly box. We did get this last time we went to our UPS box. I was really excited. I haven't done an opening with it because we've been so busy. So in our Facebook group, I did a video of everything I got from Loungefly in their discount section, and I did get free shipping. They didn't charge tax. I spent a total of $75 and got a ton of stuff. Some of it was for me, some of it was for my friends, some was for my mother-in-law. So we all kind of combined our orders so that we could get that free shipping. I was so excited that my friend texted me about this deal because I got some really amazing stuff. I cannot wait to use all of it. And some of it is just super cute, and some of it will be a lot of fun for photo shoots as well.
We worked here in the room for the rest of the evening, and around sunset time we did notice that it was starting to get really dark out there, so we peeked out the window and saw a beautiful sunset over the water, so we did go out and take a picture of that. Then we kept working for just a little while longer till after dark, and we decided we needed to get going because we're meeting up with friends who are in town. They wanted to go to dinner, so we offered to go to Top of the World Lounge, which is one of our favorites. To get over there though, we didn't want to take a bus to Magic Kingdom because it was going to take time to get to Magic Kingdom and go through security and then walk over. Instead, we decided to do something a little more adventurous. We walked over to the Skyliner station and took the Skyliner over to Hollywood Studios. And while we're on the Skyliner, my watch told me to remember to breathe. So apparently I was a little bit nervous to ride the Skyliner, even though I didn't think I was. My watch thought I was, at least. We got to Hollywood Studios and got off the Skyliner, walked over to the buses, and got on a bus over to Contemporary. From there, of course, we walked over to Bay Lake Tower and took the elevator up to Top of the World Lounge. We had dinner with our friends, had a really great time. Of course, we had to have that 7-layer cake. And we also were there in time for Happily Ever After, so we got to go out and enjoy Happily Ever After with such an amazing view here from Top of the World. After the fireworks were over, we hung out for a little while longer chatting with our friends and eventually had to head back to our resort. So we walked over to Magic Kingdom and got on a bus back to Caribbean Beach, and that was the end of our day today. So we'll see you tomorrow
for our Year with the Ears.